right before we sat down, there was huge breaking news out of the court that Aaron has now been declared not guilty of murder. So I'm curious what your reaction is to that.
Well, of course, I'm thrilled. I mean, it's how it should have always been. I don't think that he should have been found guilty in the beginning. Honestly, I was shaking all of this morning. I had a smile on my face. I'm completely ecstatic.
It seems like a big thing to me as a parent, if I put myself in your shoes. His daughter does not have a convicted murderer as a father for the rest of her life.
I was very concerned about telling her about her father not being here, but more so the internet will always be around. So this is a huge win for her to see otherwise.
Now, you know as well as I do that a lot of people in America are going to say he's a gang-banging thug that got away with murder on a technicality. You don't see him that way.
No.
Did you know the person that he was convicted of murdering?
You're referring to Odin Lloyd? No, yes. No, very well, no.
And Odin had a relationship with your sister?
That's correct.
And what do you suppose their family's thinking today?
I don't know. I can only, speak about how I feel, and I'm thrilled.
But do you think they're sitting there today thinking, oh my God, the killer of our loved one, it's been written off, he has gotten away with it?
It's possible. I'm sure there's some hurt, but I think there's hurt all around.
Right. Was there division between you and your sister when all of this happened through the trial, Odin's death? Did it create problems between you and your sister?
It created a permanent problem, yes. We were sisters, of course, but we had our differences. This is not the first time that we haven't spoken. This is just something that now is reality.
So you would consider yourself long-term estranged from her?
As far as now?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
How long has it been since you've had a friendly relationship with her?
Years.
Were you friendly with her at the time of Mr. Lloyd's death?
Yeah, I mean, she would come and visit. It wasn't frequent.
That time it was on an okay time?
Right.
Was this the event that fractured it permanently?
I'd have to say yes.
So you think there's no coming back from that now?
I know that I can make family with anyone, and I've come across some great people in my life, great people that I've befriended, that I call brother, that I call sister, that my daughter now refers to aunt or uncle. I live for AVL. I used to live for AVL and Aaron, but now he's no longer. I live for AVL, and AVL is completely happy. And as long as that doesn't change, I'm not bothered. I know it may sound cold, but life goes on, unfortunately.
What's her problem with you over this? Does she think you've sided with Aaron against her and Mr. Lloyd? Is that the thing, she thinks you pick sides?
You know what, we never actually sat down to have a conversation after all was said and done. That very well could be how she feels.
Does she think Aaron murdered him?
I don't know what she thinks. I think it's the complete opposite. But everyone's entitled to their opinion.
So his conviction was vacated under the abatement rule, and you're very happy about that. Aaron has family members. Are they happy about this?
I don't talk to them. So I think the last time we had an encounter was the funeral. There's some estranged relationships. It's the same on his side as well. Like I said, you can create family with everyone.
So you don't get along with his family?
It's not that I don't get along with them, we just don't see eye to eye. And I'm sure anyone can relate with family members.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.